She thought he cared. He smiled at her every morning, asked if she'd eaten. But a few days later, parts of her body floated down the Kallang River. Singapore, June 2005. A passerby notices a strange black trash bag drifting in the water. Inside, it wasn't garbage. It was a human thigh. More bags would be found. More body parts. The victim was a 22-year-old woman who had disappeared just days earlier. And the person who had killed her worked just one desk away. Liu Hong Mei had come to Singapore from China. She was young, hardworking, and soft-spoken, barely 22. Like many migrant workers, she wanted to send money home. She took a job at Union Paper Products. There, she met her supervisor, Leong Siu Chor. He was 50, twice her age. But he was kind, respectful, even protective. At some point, kindness turned into something more. They started a relationship. Quiet, private, nothing dramatic. Leong would later claim it was mutual. But no one really knew what happened behind office doors. What is known as this: Liu trusted him enough to share her ATM PIN. She thought he was someone safe. She had no reason to imagine what he would do next. On June 15th, Liu didn't show up to work. Her colleagues thought she might be sick. No one imagined she had already been murdered the night before. That same evening, a civilian walking along the Kallang River saw a black trash bag floating near the shore. They called the police. What officers found shocked even seasoned investigators. Inside the bag, a pair of severed legs, cleanly cut. No signs of struggle. No blood around the riverbank. The next day, another bag surfaced. This time it contained a torso and undergarments. The victim had been dismembered with precision. Fingerprints confirmed it. The victim was Liu Hong Mei. She hadn't gone missing. She had been killed and thrown away. Police questioned co-workers. One name came up more than once: Leong. Something about him seemed off. He denied everything. No relationship, no involvement. He said he had no idea where she was. But when police checked ATM surveillance footage, there he was. Leong, just hours after Liu's death, using her card to withdraw cash. Confronted with the surveillance footage, Leong cracked. He admitted it all: the relationship, the theft, and the murder. He said she had threatened to expose him, that she was going to report the stolen money. So he panicked and strangled her. He killed her in her flat. Then, methodically, he cut her body into pieces in the bathtub. The dismemberment took hours. He used everyday tools: utility knives, plastic bags, and cleaning supplies. All items he had access to at work. He packed her remains in company trash bags, then took a taxi to the Kallang River. He dropped her into the water like waste. The coldness of it stunned the investigators. There was no sign of remorse, no breakdown, just logistics. The next morning, he acted normal at work, took calls, answered emails, as if nothing had happened. But the truth was out. Liu was arrested and charged with murder, and the country watched, horrified. At trial, Liu's defense argued it was a crime of passion. He was emotionally overwhelmed, they said. But the prosecution called it calculated. He had stolen her ATM card, used her PIN, dismembered her to hide the evidence. He didn't just kill Liu. He erased her, like a problem to be cleaned up. The judge didn't hesitate. Liu Xiu-chor was found guilty of murder and sentenced to death by hanging. Liu's parents traveled from China to collect her remains. They didn't speak to the media, but their silence said everything. What they buried was not just a body. It was their daughter's hope, her youth, her future, gone in one night of betrayal. What remained was a single image, a man at an ATM, smiling slightly, as if nothing had happened. Sometimes evil doesn't look like a monster. It looks like someone who brings you coffee at work, someone who smiles when you're tired. Liu trusted the wrong person, but she didn't make a mistake. He made a choice. She died because she believed in something soft, something good, and someone took advantage of that. We tell these stories not to scare you, but to remember them. Those who had no voice left. Their stories must be told again and again. This is Unsolved Asia. The crime was solved, but the damage? It still lingers.